guys, it's Miss Jasmine and Ella, and this is our dog Oski, and he's going to sit in with us today. Today we are going to write or read actually about Ruby and her worry, and then we're going to talk a little bit about worries and what we do to help when we feel the worries. So Ruby Finds a Worry by Percival. All right, so this is a book about Miss Ruby. Ruby finds a worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. And it wasn't a very big worry. She's not telling us about what her worry is. In fact, it was so small that Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow, and each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was there at night when she brushed her teeth. She doesn't look very happy to see her worry while she's brushing her teeth. The funny thing is that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. So Ruby's going to try something. She's going to try to pretend that she doesn't notice her worry. I wonder what will happen. Do you think that'll help her, Ella? Do you think pretending a worry isn't there will help? Probably. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. All right, well, she tried ignoring the worry. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. One way that I can tell that I have a worry is if I catch myself thinking, what if? And if I think, what if this happens? What if that happens? And I start to picture things that might happen, that's how I can tell that I'm worrying about it. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. That's a big worry. It took up a whole row at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. So things that used to make Ruby feel happy, like going to the movies, weren't making her feel happy with her worry. Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. So she's feeling worried and sad about feeling worried. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. It can feel really lonely when you're worried because you think you're the only one. Other people had them too. She asked the boy about what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Look at that. He's talking about what he's worried about, and his worry is shrinking. That's the first thing that this book has said that helped. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, worries began to shrink until it was barely there at all. And soon, both of their worries were gone. So worry goes away if you talk about it. Or at least it gets a little bit smaller. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Look at her, she's smiling. Of course, it wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now she knew how to get rid of them. How does she get rid of them? Talk about them. Mommy loves to talk about stuff, doesn't she? They never hung around for long. So, remember I told you we're going to talk about how we can tell we're worried. Because sometimes our worries don't look like worries. We don't necessarily think that we're scared. We might come out as mad or sad like it did for Ruby, or not wanting to do some of the things that you always want to do because all you can do is think about one thing. And another way you can tell is if you're thinking with your brain, what if I can't go outside and play with my friends when it's my birthday? That's one of the worries you're having right now, right? Because of the virus? Yeah, and so Ella's thinking, what if I can't have a birthday party? Her birthday's coming up. And she's
May 9th.
May 9th, in 23 days. And she's really worried that she won't be able to give her aunties a hug and she won't be able to see her friends.
Not really, because after the virus, we're going to have a huge slumber party.
Oh, we are. So we are making plans to help with her worries. We're making a plan of something fun to do when we can see our loved ones. And is that helping you with your worry?
I don't have a worry anymore.
Oh, so maybe go away altogether. That's a good thing. All right. And so if you're thinking, trying to find a way to get rid of that worry, one thing you could do is you could draw a picture about what's the worst thing that could happen, what's the best thing that could happen, and what will probably happen. And so if we're looking at Ella's worry that she used to have, and she doesn't have anymore, about not being able to celebrate her birthday, what's the worst thing that could have happened? That we just wouldn't celebrate your birthday?
No.
Yeah, that everyone would forget it was your birthday because we're not able to see each other?
Yeah.
And so the best thing that could happen is that we'll be able to see our family on your birthday, right?
Yeah.
The thing that'll most probably happen is that we might not be able to have a party on your birthday, but that we'll celebrate after her birthday when the virus is all over and we can spend time with our friends.
Not
and our
after
loved
my
ones.
birthday, not like right after, like after the virus.
Exactly. And another thing I like to do when I'm feeling worried is snuggle. And we love to snuggle Oscar and we love to snuggle each other, don't we? All right, guys. Thank you. I'll see you later.